The government is voicing its concern about Beijing's passage of a national security law for Hong Kong, with the Cabinet and the Mainland Affairs Council saying the move will seriously affect the development of freedom and human rights in the former British territory. However, there is a section in the law that could affect people here in Taiwan, as one article states that individuals or groups engaging in activities listed in the law outside of Hong Kong could face criminal charges if they travel there. And I spoke with regular commentator Ross Feingold about the issue. So, Ross, of course, there's been some concern here in Taiwan about the national security law for Hong Kong, and apparently there's something called a long-arm statute that could, in fact, affect people here.
Well, that's what American lawyers like me would call it. It basically is a section of this new law, Article 38, which says that the non-permanent residents of Hong Kong who engage in the behavior that's criminalized under the law they do it outside of Hong Kong, then they're subject to the criminal charges that are laid out in the law. So basically, what does that mean in simple words, Gavin? If you, and since you're not a permanent resident of Hong Kong, you engage in the activities that are criminal under this law, you do it in Taipei, then the authorities in Hong Kong could file criminal charges against you, and should you set foot in Hong Kong, then they would arrest you.
And of course, there's concern that could affect NGOs working here in Taiwan.
Yeah, it could affect any individual or people working for organizations that provide support to activists in Hong Kong whose activities might very well be criminal under the new law, such as advocating for Hong Kong independence. And obviously the authorities in Hong Kong and China are going to interpret the law very broadly, so anything that they consider to be terrorism will be criminalized. And yes, you're correct. They could say that NGOs or individuals supporting Hong Kong activists are terrorists or advocating for independence and are within the scope of the law and subject to criminal charge, even if the activity occurs outside of Hong Kong.
That was regular ICRT commentator Ross Feingold.